A son shot his mother dead while she was literally going to the phone to call a mental hospital to have her son committed. Shirley Leighton of Falmouth, Maine, was walking to the telephone a few days ago, intending to call a psychiatric facility in Westbrook, Maine, to have her son Andrew Leighton committed when he shot her in the back of the head with a gun he had purchased the day before, according to a Maine State Police affidavit. Andrew Leighton, 46 years old, made his initial appearance on a murder charge in Cumberland County Unified Criminal Court. His attorney says that Leighton appeared to be hearing voices during the proceeding and asked for an evaluation to determine whether his client can even comprehend what is going on in court. Kind of always the conversation that comes up. Somebody who commits this type of crime under these circumstances, could they possibly be sane? Always kind of an issue. 2 hours before the shooting, Andrew and his father, Thomas Leighton, who's 71 years old, were at home in Falmouth. They were arguing. Leighton had been living at his parents' house for 6 years after a divorce. And at 4 o'clock, he asked his father to take him to get some beer. His father said, "No, I'll take you to a hospital instead," presumably for the mental health treatment that his parents knew he needed. Leighton then pointed a gun at his father, grabbed him when his father tried to run away, and then took his father's cell phone so that he wouldn't call the police. Eventually, his father was able to get away, and then he began to. Then the incident with the mother began, and the mother said to her husband, "We've got to get him to a hospital today." She got on the phone, and when at this point during a dog walking, Thomas Leighton left to go walk the family dog. He got back, asked his son, "Where's your mother?" And Andrew Leighton says, "I shot her, and she was dead in the house." Unbelievable. And remember, there is a lot of activity going on now to try to make it easier for mentally ill to get guns. Of course, the advocates of that policy would say, well, it's only when a judge specifically says it's okay and it's somebody who has been cleared by a mental institution, et cetera. Do we really need to be proactively trying to make it easier for people who are mentally ill to get guns when we have such significant problems where this man, who by all accounts instantly when meeting him, you knew something was not quite right, was able to just go buy a gun and the next day kill his mom? I mean, it's just horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty shocking. I mean, you're either completely ignorant or so obsessed with what you think to be the Constitution that you think this is okay, or, like we talk about, you're just trying to make sure guns get sold.
By the way, this did involve a 5-hour standoff because when Thomas Leighton found out about the shooting, he called the police. They surrounded the house. And after 5 hours, Andrew Leighton eventually surrendered and then later said that he shot his mother in the head. He admitted to it. Of course, we'll see if even any of these statements are admissible, if the guy is really as troubled as he appears to be. We'll see what happens with the case.
Right.